Okay, on to the next track in Rosa's Nocturnal Harmony series by Rosa Ray. We got another one by Vanessa Mae, which is absolutely awesome. I'm so loving that you're taking me back to, like my teenage years. I think it must have been my teenage years, or even it must have been my early teenage years. Vanessa Mae, beautiful violinist, right? I think one that started it all by making the violin super sexy and a sort of piece in its own, right? But yeah, so let's rock and roll. Let's see what we've got over here. Toccata and the Fugue in D minor, man. Could you imagine Vanessa Mae and Marcin working together, or Lindsey Sterling and Marcin working together, or all three of them working together, or Vanessa Mae with Lindsey Sterling? Okay, we're getting out of hand. You get what I'm trying to say. For those of you who want to know more about the custom series, the link is in the pinned comment, and you can click on that and go and find out more information. Let's rock and roll. Vanessa Mae, Toccata and Fugue in D minor. Let's go. It actually kills me, the production on this, in terms of the actual sound production. It's not loud enough, but obviously, again, it was just, that's how it was at the time, right? The mastering and production wasn't as good as we have it today, right? Because if you listen to like Lindsey Sterling stuff, it's so punchy, it's so loud, it literally really makes a statement and it punches you in the chest, right? But this is many years ago. And like the video wants it to be like the video, you can see like all these punching in and punching out and stuff like that, but the sound is just very soft, and it's a pity. But obviously you can't, the violin playing is just masterful. I love that the way that video is shot. It's almost like the instrument always comes to her. It's almost, if you think about like Thor from the Marvel, right? He can never lose his hammer because it doesn't matter where it is in the world. He just sticks his hand out and the hammer comes directly back to him because he is worthy. So it's like she's worthy of the violin, so the violin will always find her. I don't know if that was their intention, but that's kind of what it looks like. It's quite clever. Hey. You so desperately wanted to be more punchy. You like fasten your seatbelt, right? And then she like ups the tempo, but the sound is still like very like flat. You know what I mean? But that's again production, man. back in the day, this was like seen as the extent of being like rebellious, right? This is the extent of how far you would take it to be a rebel, you know what I mean? Hey! God, the way we used to do things back in the 90s, man. Oh my god. The way we used to make music videos back in the 90s was so cringe. Do you know what I mean? There was no real storyline. It was just throw a couple of random clips together. Hey. Now, I mean, I guess that's the way I would want to listen to violin, like in my own personal space. If I'm doing something, like that's kind of like the volume I'd want to listen to violin in. But when you're reacting to it, you want it punchy, right? You want it punchy, 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 right? Anyway, Vanessa Mae, absolute legend, and I kind of feel like she opened the door, she opened the doorway for a lot of other people who would follow in her footsteps in making violin playing a spectacle in itself. You know what I mean? So yeah, you guys let me know if you agree with me or don't agree with me. Love you all. Please stay safe, please stay healthy. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.